Things could be worse. I'm not a fretter, but then there's the curse. Things could be better. My knuckles bruised and my shoulders cut.
Hello and welcome all to Tales from the Time Traveler's Tavern. I will be your guide and navigator, Mr.E, taking you on this informative journey. Informative of what? We still don't know. But that's why I have had the good fortune to bring along with me the colorful commentary of our internet guru, my good friend Toast.
Butter is optional.
There you go. And to the other side, we have Private Snafu.
Good day, Mr.E. Good day, Toast.
Alright, now we're going to go down a traveling line of science fiction or science fiction and all that kind of good stuff. Number 15. Killing. Killing in your dreams does not make you a closet murderer. It represents your desire...
You murdered a closet.
Damn it. At least I didn't come out of it.
Yet. Well, that's a fair statement for anybody. It represents your desire to, quote-unquote, kill a part of your own personality. It can also symbolize hostility toward a particular person. Not necessarily your desire to kill that person, but your dislike for them.
So seeing how I'm the one who gets killed in all my dreams...
It could be a symbol of self-hate, yes.
As you say, maybe your subconscious doesn't like you all that much.
Yeah. Self-loathing.
Maybe your subconscious is a dick.
Now we're going to have to make that t-shirt.
I can't think of what else to go on the t-shirt. Because if you just write just that on a shirt, it's not all that different from everything else. There has to be something else to it.
As you're doing this,
we got to come up with a logo? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
You could underline it with like a giant dick across.
No. 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 Especially since it probably already exists. They have underwear that you can purchase that has a vinyl, basically a vinyl sticker that is a large. So.
Well, back to the subject.
Alright, where are we? Number 16. Number 16, marriage. Marriage may be a literal desire to wed or a merging of the feminine and masculine parts of your psyche. Yes, the cross-dresser within you.
Can't say I've ever had any dreams of...
I want to rephrase that.
What, the woman within?
So, just for the fun of it, I typed in "my subconscious is a dick" into Google. It immediately corrected it to "my subconscious is a duck."
I don't know, viaduct.
I don't know, viaduct. My subconscious has been militarized.
Has it?
I don't know.
You keep getting killed in uniform.
No, when I go hunting, I die in orange. Thank you very much.
I was talking about on the Humvee.
Oh, yeah.
Unless you're naked.
No.
That's a whole different dream.
That would be weird. Then there would be, like, a reason why I wouldn't be wearing the harness. But no, like...
And only the harness. While frying bacon! Never pan fry bacon naked.
My dad used to fry bacon in the mornings in just a pair of shorts.
Why?
Because you didn't feel like putting on a shirt? Yeah, it was... Can't say it was funny, but it was mildly amusing every now and again when you'd be walking by and you'd hear, crack, ow! Just the... What? Bacon. That's all you needed to hear.
Meanwhile, you're kind of sitting there going, put on a shirt.
That's things people would say normally anyway.
So, I guess the ask I would have is, anybody had any dreams about weddings? That they remember?
Nope.
No? Okay.
I have memories of weddings, but that's an entirely different story.
Yeah.
I remember my parents' wedding.
They got remarried, or?
No.
I sense a story here.
I mean, there could be. But anyways, so... I don't know my biological father, so I know my stepfather, and I just call him my father because he's been there my whole life. But
Good
I
on
remember their wedding, so technically that makes me a bastard, and
Yeah, but we already knew that.
yeah.
We knew that on principle, though, not having
Oh.
anything to do with your...
Well, yeah, but literally, I mean, when people are like, "Hey, you're a bastard," I'm like, "Yeah, I know I am. Thank you very much."
Now you're an inglorious bastard, because you're in the army.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. Is that all you got, or did you have more to expand on?
No.
Okay. Number 17, missing a flight. Missing a flight or any other kind of transport is another common dream, revealing frustration over missing important opportunities in life. It's most common when you're struggling to make a big decision.
You know, I can't relate to this in dream form, but when we were going to BCT, it was June 21st, and we were supposed to be in Oklahoma by June 22nd. But the first flight we made it on time, you know, we're in Milwaukee Airport. Then we flew over to Texas to fly to Oklahoma. It's really strange. We flew further south.
Yeah, I was going to say, that doesn't make a lot of sense.
It does when you actually get down to air flight routings.
But anyways, so, you know, we fly down to Texas, and somebody's bag was there who wasn't on the flight. So we sat on the plane on the tarmac for an hour and a half. We missed our first flight. So then, you know, we called up the number and we're like, "Hey, we missed our flight." And they're like, "Okay, we're rerouting you to this flight." So then we get on the train and we're like, "Okay, we got to go to Terminal B." And we're on Terminal, like, C or something. So it goes, like, C-A-B or C-A-D-B or whatever. Something really weird. And the train breaks down at the 2 terminals away. So we missed that flight.
Wouldn't you miss
And
that train?
No, we made it on the train. The train broke down. We missed the flight.
They missed the flight because the train was delayed.
Yeah. So then, you know, we finally make it to there, and then we call the number up again, and they're like, "Okay, well, then you guys have to hightail it to this one." Okay, so we make it there. The plane is gone. Like, we see it leaving, like, the thing. So then they're like, "Okay."
So basically it's just this long string of missed flights at each
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah, so then they're like, "Okay, you guys literally need to hightail it to this one." So we finally make it. We make it just in time and make it on the plane. And, like, we get off the plane in Oklahoma, and we were supposed to get transport there, but the buses stopped, so they're like, "Okay, we're getting you guys a hotel." But at that point, we saw a 3-star general escorted by 4 captains, and we're like, "Oh, holy crap, like, we're in trouble now." Like, you know, seeing 3 stars across the chest. And
Well, it wasn't your guys' fault.
no, but still, like, seeing somebody like
It's
that.
the military. It doesn't have to be your fault for you to get yelled at.
Yeah.
This is true.
Yeah, no, but, like, I ran away. Like, I...
Ah, yes, the mark of a good soldier. Oh, shit! A superior officer! Run!
I'm learning how to sham early. So, you know...
Ah, yes, the earliest and most important skill.
Yes.
All I could think of was Vince. From ShamWow!
Oh, God. Okay.
No, so, you know, we finally make it out of that.
It's a total sham.
And we make it to the hotel and all that, and they're like, "Oh, well, your transport's not going to be, or you're not getting to Fort Sill, like, the transport's not till 12, so we wake up, like, really early and get ready, and they're like, "Well, the bus isn't coming till 12, so, you know, we sat around all day in the lobby, did nothing, and then all of a sudden another group of people come, and we're like,
Wait. First, nobody had playing cards or anything?
No.
The freaking army. Everyone's got a deck somewhere.
No. But then, you know, another group of people, like, show up at the hotel. And we're like, "What the
Case
heck?
in point.
Where the heck were you guys?" And they're like, "Oh, yeah, the hotel booked up, and we had to sleep at the airport."
Ooh.
So they slept at the airport. They met us at the hotel. Then the bus took us back to the airport to take us to Fort Sill.
So, in other words, it could have been worse for you.
Yes, it could have been worse.
Sleeping at the airport's not that bad. Tom Hanks did a movie about that. I don't remember the name of it, but it's the true story about a guy who spent like a couple of a year living at the airport.
Intentionally?
If I remember correctly, it's because he couldn't go back to wherever he came from because he didn't have the right paperwork, but he couldn't come into the country because he didn't have the right paperwork. So he was legally in limbo for like a year. That he just lived at the airport because he legally couldn't go anywhere.
What the hell?
I think that was the subtitle for the movie.
Should be. Anyway. Let's see. Where were we? Number 18. Money. Money can symbolize self-worth. If you dream of exchanging money, it may show that you're anticipating some changes in your life. My point on that is, if you're dreaming about money,
Could that mean
You're
that-
Scrooge McDuck?
and that's that's dreaming about being surrounded in money.
Not necessarily.
Did you ever see the death battle of him versus Shovel Knight?
Scrooge McDuck?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, they did. Screw Attack did Scrooge McDuck versus Shovel Knight.
Shovel Knight?
Yeah, he's from a video game back in the NES days. He was a dude where he lost his comrade in battle and then just kind of gave up and tried to take up farming.
That doesn't sound like an interesting game.
It
Have you ever heard of a movie called
Kung Fury?
No, I was just saying it's was it Dungeon Siege in the Name of the King?
No. I've seen Dark Dungeons. You showed that one to me.
But
I
I've
remember you talking about this.
no, I've heard of the movie, but I've never watched it.
Right.
But apparently, the lead character is played by Jason Statham, and is named Farmer, simply because that's what he was trying to be.
Yeah. But neither here nor there. The thing about it for me is, I can never say that I've had dreams about money. Fantasies? Perhaps.
We don't want to hear about your fantasies
Involving money?
in general.
Okay. Okay, I'll put it to you another way. Fanciful flights of thought involving what I could do with enough funds. For example, I could definitely see us being in a actual purpose-built studio that is also a functional bar, rather than a bar that we've converted into a studio.
You know, I expected him to say shit tons of hookers.
Which is better than tons of hooker shit.
Oh,
You're welcome for that.
thanks so much.
This is what happens when I spend a little bit of time drinking beforehand.
And during?
Whatever.
I can't tell if you need another or we need to cut you off.
I'm out. I'd have to go for some
Malort.
back
We
here.
can do more Malort.
No.
No.
Yeah.
No. Let's get back to this. Let's see here. Number 19, mountains. Mountains are obstacles. So to dream successfully climbing a mountain. I'm sorry, I'm still reading this wrong. So to dream of successfully climbing a mountain can reveal a true feeling of achievement. Viewing a landscape from atop a mountain can symbolize a life under review without conscious prejudice. So in other words, dreaming about climbing a mountain and viewing the landscape below after you've done so is to represent a feeling of achievement while being able to look down upon your life without bias toward it. Is that
Kind of, because there's enough of a remove that you're not too emotionally invested in it at that point. So you're basically kind of like if you're standing on the top of any mountain or any tall building really, and you're looking down, you are objectively seeing all of this laid out in front of you, but none of it can touch you because it's too far away. So all life under review, basically, you're distant enough from it that you can see your actions of the past and go, "Huh, that was a dick there," and not be like, "Oh my God, I did this." You're just going, "Yeah, I did that. I shouldn't have done that."
See, now I've been able to do that in my waking moment.
But probably not as far as you think, and not as much as you think.
I think you'd be surprised. There have been many times where I have actively said, 5 minutes after talking to someone, realizing in examination of that conversation that I may have taken a tone or inflection that could be misinterpreted.
But that's more of just a realization. I mean, we're talking like reflection, where you have to there has to be it's just that moment of it sounds way too much like a gamer thing. You have to be at a different level. You have to have enough experience to have leveled up to realize that things aren't where they were.
Can I backstab him with a
With a ballista?
Yeah, can I backstab him with a ballista? You want to backstab him with a siege weapon?
Yeah, it's got to be a rule against that. There isn't.
I want to steal his pants.
That was before that, but no.
Hey, what is all of this?
Oh, so for those of you who aren't aware, there is a movie called The Gamers, done by, I believe it's Dead Gentlemen. If you look it up, it's The Gamers. They have The Gamers, The Gamers 2, Darkness Rising, The Gamers 3, Hands of Fate. They have another movie called Natural One. I think they've done a couple others, but...
Can I
Wait. Is this Daniel Wives?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Can I backstab the book? But the book doesn't have it.
Yeah, but it has no discernible anatomy. It has a spine, doesn't it?
And then he stabs himself.
That's because it was a criminal forgery.
All right. Well, on that note of fact, validation, and verification, any other shuns we should add to that? Parting words, Snafu?
I don't know.
Thank you.
It's above my pay grade.
Okay. And Toast?
I can't believe it's not butter.
All right, then. Once again, this has been your navigator and guide, Mr. E. Thank you for joining Tales from the Time Traveler's Tavern. So that's it.
You've